This little subwoofer right here, about 5 whole inches of driver, claims it can get down to 20 hertz. It says right here, you see it on the screen, Vizio claims that this thing gets as low as 20 hertz. I don't know what kind of SPL rating you're gonna have with a driver like this down to 20 hertz, but we're gonna test that right now just to see how low this little driver can go. I'm really interested in seeing this, and I bet you guys are too. So we're gonna put it through a torture test. I'm using the same little test that I used to use on my PB4000, my 5,000 watt, well 4,000 watt subwoofers. We're gonna put that same bass test on this little subwoofer and see if it can handle it. Let's do it.
Perfect.
Alright guys, so we got the subwoofer here, got the camera pointed at the woofer. So what we're going to do now, we're going to turn the soundbar just to halfway to start off with, just halfway. And then we're going to crank the subwoofer. The subwoofer has 25 different volume levels, so we're going to put it around 10 to start off with. And let's see if it can handle it.
Want that, you can't get that. You can ask me any question you want, you still can't come back. You're too close, fall back, stand down, stand up. Tripping know how to hand out. Weak boy, but a man up. I can't want that, you can't get that. You can ask me any question you want, you still can't come back. You're too close, fall back, stand down. Tripping never had a handout. Weak boy, but a man. Me, what am I? Tell me, what am I? I don't know what I am.
Alright, so that's half volume on the soundbar and lower than half volume on the subwoofer, and you see the excursion there. I'm gonna admit it sounds really good around the 30-35 hertz area, but there is no way it's getting down to 20, at least not with this song. So let's go ahead and turn it up just a little bit more on the subwoofer and see if it can handle it. We're going from 10 up to, let's try halfway. So we're at 24. Or actually we're at 20, I guess 13, 12, whatever. We're at 13 right now, so that's about halfway to 25. Let's see what it can do.
I can't want that, you can't get that. You can ask me any question you want, you still can't come back. Too close, fall back, stand down, stand up. Tripping know how to hand out. Weak boy, but a man up. I can't want that, you can't get that. You can ask me any question you want, you still can't come back. You're too close, fall back, stand down, stand up. Tripping never had a hand out. Weak boy, but a man up. Me, what am I? Tell me.
That's a lot of movement. That's about halfway on the soundbar and halfway on the subwoofer. Let's turn it up from 13 up to 17. Now guys, I'm getting pretty nervous on this one. I feel like this might be the end for it. But here we go. Gonna start the video over and try it out.
Want that, you can't get that. You can ask me any question you want, you still can't come back. You're too close, fall back, stand down, stand up. Tripping know how to hand out. Weak boy, but a man up. I can't want that, you can't get that. You can ask me any question you want, you still can't come back. You're too close.
We're gonna call it quits for that guy. He was not handling that at all. At 17 out of 25 with the soundbar itself at half volume, which isn't really loud at all. And we're in a small room. you heard the distortion. There's no way you couldn't have. It sounded absolutely terrible. It went from pretty clean, tight bass to just terrible sounding bass. And that's what I was talking about in my last video. When you turn this subwoofer up anywhere past halfway at a moderate volume, it sounds terrible. And of course, that's expected. This thing is like a 5-inch. I can put my whole hand over it. So you know that this thing is not going to produce a lot of SPL, a lot of sound pressure. But I will give some props because this thing actually does sound really good. Around that 40 hertz, 35 hertz range, it actually sounds really good and convincing. Maybe like an 8-inch, like a 100-watt 8-inch, I would say it sounds like whenever it's hitting those registers that it's actually comfortable with. But anything below 35, 30, you're going to start to have to turn the volume down because all you're going to hear is just distortion, motor just almost blowing. You're probably going to smell it after a while. So don't expect too much from this subwoofer. Of course, I already knew that I wasn't going to handle this, but I thought this would be a fun video. But just for more fun, we'll do one more song on the subwoofer at half volume. This video is Say My Name from the same YouTube channel, Lil Hertz, Lil HZ. So the songs that I used in this video will be in the description below. But we're going to do one more video. This song is a straight 24 hertz test. So we're going to see the speaker play at 24 hertz at less than half volume on the soundbar at 17 out of 25 on the subwoofer. Let's do it. So there you guys have it. That was that little torture test, I guess you could say, on this little 5-inch subwoofer. I'm honestly really impressed at the way that this thing presents itself. It's a small form factor, a super small driver, but it actually sounds pretty good. It's really easy to blow the speaker though. I will say you're not gonna be able to turn the soundbar up all the way if the subwoofer is anywhere close to half volume. So we're definitely gonna get some more tests on here, play some movies on here and see how it handles with action-packed movies, explosions, thunder, things like that it's actually made to play. This was some decaf music, so it's not the best representation of bass because this is probably bass boosted, things like that, but it sounded pretty good until you reach about halfway on the soundbar, and then if the subwoofer is turned up to halfway is when we really had that distortion, and you could probably hear it during the video. But honestly guys, you can't expect much from this subwoofer. You see how small it is. It's sitting on my TV stand next to the soundbar, and it's not very big at all. So if you guys thought the video was pretty cool, pretty fun, pretty awesome, leave me a nice little comment down below letting me know if you like the video. Also leave a like on a video if you like the video, and then hit me with a subscribe. Smack that subscribe button with your thumb, with your pinky, or even if your elbow. Hit it with your elbow. That'd be pretty cool. Let me know down below if you hit the subscribe button with your elbow. If you have a touch screen, try it out. If you don't have a touch screen, hit the mouse with your elbow. Do something, man. All right, so if you had fun, definitely hit the subscribe button. We have some more tests going on with the sound bar, and I think I have something special for you guys coming up as well. So we'll see you in the next video. Kpaceguy out.